Alright, so today we'll be unboxing the Bambu Lab P1S series with the combo. There's many ways to go about doing it, but personally I would suggest opening it from the bottom. So that way you don't have to try to dig out this printer since it weighs a little bit. You know. So we'll open it from the bottom first. I like the bottom.
So you can order directly from Bambu Lab, or you can order, this one came directly from Best Buy because they had a Black Friday sale. You're more than welcome to take advantage of that.
Bambu is so generous to send you
just a little bit of filament to get you going.
with their basic PLA.
Woohoo! Helper. Awesome. Oop.
And then we get this out the way. Thank you, sir. Then if we want, we can, very careful, turn it to the side. There. And then we're going to make sure it doesn't fall out or pop out.
Awesome.
They're definitely packaging these way better than they did when the first series came out. So that's always a plus to know that your package will come in safe. A lot of these tempered glass is shattered upon arrival until they started actually packaging them correctly. And then your AMS combo will most likely be on the inside if you ordered it. Just be careful because this is glass. And you can just set that on the side, and inside you have all the components you need for your AMS. Include the power cords for them. I'm definitely impressed by the updated packaging Bambu has done. Now, to secure a lot of these things down, they'll screw them down. So if you look inside, you'll see little red arrows next to the screw, and that helps secure everything in place. So there's a few screws you have to undo before you can start it. And normally they come with little toolkits, but
Does it need an L wrench or an actual screwdriver?
I believe in Allen. Secret spot.
So we're grabbing out tools right now.
And that's a process of
Can I just show them real quick? So these I got off at Amazon. Here you go. So you can order a set. It's always good to have an extra set of these on hand.
All right. So there's definitely a few screws that you have to get loose in order before you operate the printer. Very. Everything.
Do you want it off? There we go. Off. Or did you want it left on the foam?
That's fine. Wherever.
Okay.
Alright. Super pack. It comes with some desiccant.
I'm going to move over to the other side.
And
You're fine. Just so I can get a different angle while you're doing your thing.
There's also...
So these are the red arrows of the screws that need to come out on the front of the machine. Yeah?
It is. Absolutely.
What else do we need?
Let's see. We're needing to find the correct size. Let's see, where is that?
Which one?
The blue. You got the blue?
Right there.
Oh, you're
There we go. We got a helper here.
hero. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely nice how they secured, because when they first released these printers, they were just sitting in there during travel. And these come busted.
We don't want broken glass. So they say they advertise that these can be set up within 15 minutes. I think
It can.
15 to 30 realistically,
With
if you have a
proper-
helper and proper tools. And
They're very, very convenient printers. Bambu Labs was the first of their kind to introduce the the most user-friendly experience. I mean, my father's in his almost, he's 65 years old, and he has one of these, and he's operated it with absolute ease the entire time.
So once those two screws are undone, then the AMS system can come out.
Pretty.
Beautiful.
Smells like a brand new car. And then you'll have all these in there.
More arrows with more screws that need to come undone.
You'll want to get those undone before you turn on the printer. Those are deep.
I'm surprised it did not come with a toolkit, did it?
Yeah, they used to. Like a longer Allen.
I can go look for some real quick.
We could still reach some though.
I'm gonna go look for a bigger one. I've got a camera helper. Just keep it right there, Michael. Thank you.
And normally they come with longer Allens to where you don't have to struggle to get these done. But improvise, adapt, and overcome, as the Army always used to say. It's actually a very, very user-friendly setup compared to the 3D printers of old. Back whenever they were first popular, we actually had to assemble them ourselves through random parts you would buy. These printers last ungodly long amounts of time without maintenance. We got the back two, luckily they're easy to undo here.
So you did not need these?
We might need a long one.
I don't know if these are thin enough.
Huh.
I know.
Hey, what are you
Those
doing?
are thick.
So we're kind to put a toolkit in the AMS? Or not?
No tool? Sorry, I'm just digging to see if there was any that we missed.
Yeah, no.
I'm surprised they don't have it with the machine.
It's the longer. Unless we missed it.
I don't know where it
That
was.
box right there, Brett.
Yep, it might be in here, Dad.
It is.
Okay. Where'd you put those scissors? Alright, so inside the packaging, we just got too excited.
I believe so.
So inside, I'm just going to put this inside. Do you see it in here? So it's on camera.
You'll have, it comes with an extra heat block and nozzle, which are absolutely insanely easy and fast to change.
Good job.
Comes with your power cables for your printer and your AMS system.
Perfect.
Then for an external spool holder, which if you're using the AMS you won't necessarily need, but you can print with 5 colors. Comes with a fancy card, instructions written in English and Chinese, along with your, this is a screen that mounts to the front. Tells you all your information. And it comes with a little package of goodies. This is what we were looking for.
Oh, the tools. So
Comes with thermal paste. It comes with grease for your screw leads here.
there's the tool.
It comes with everything amongst.
And that's what we were looking for.
Very long
So open up that cardboard box first.
And then you can just undo all these.
Michael, grab me the box. I just want to show them on camera. Oh, thanks. So the box, just so y'all have a good visual. Close that up for a moment. So the box, just showing y'all real quick, right here. There's the power cord, the front remote, the USB, the hot end, the tools, the mount for the filament, And then back to unscrewing all of the screws. If you need me to move, let me know.
And then, providing you've unscrewed them all
the way.
All the way, they're longer screws. And we take the mount off that they use for the AMS. This is pretty much useless. That was just for transportation. And now you'll still have
more.
These last.
Let me show them up close. Those 3 red arrows, if that's okay. So we have one over here. We have, oop, my phone flapping, one in the back and one here in the front corner.
And if we don't remove these when we turn the printer on and the bed starts to move, it won't like it very much because it's just basically to secure it down for travel. Make sure all the parts don't get messed up. Well, besides that, these printers are definitely... I have a friend, he's got one that's got over 6,000 hours on it. And he's only had to change the nozzle and his extruder gear, and that was only because he wanted to. So these printers are built to last, and they do it quite well.
They're machines.
Let's see, I believe we got all of our screws out. Yep, screw out, screw out, screw. All right. This time it's basically a process of making sure you remove all the
foam pieces, the
nicks
foam
and
blocks,
necks, and
the cardboard.
There we go. And you can just, I wouldn't recommend to do it a lot, but you can, if you need to move the print head, you can move it when it's off. It doesn't normally damage anything. At this point, it's a matter of we can check out our AMS over here as well. Make sure everything's okay. It comes with a bunch of extra tubing. You need this. All the tubing is ran underneath here. It's basically these 4 connect into one through the back, and that's what you see here. And you'll connect this to the back of your printer. But we shall get there. I think next step is maybe moving it up to the thing and plugging it up.
Okay.
Seeing what happens.
Hand me that box. Oh, you can put that down again. You got it?
Alright.
So now we got twins.
The first thing you want to do is set up your little mini screen that goes here.
Cool.
I'll grab that here.
No, that's not it. Where's it, Dad? The white one? The white box?
Where's that little screen at?
You had it. It was in the box.
Right there.
Right there. It was in the box. It was in the box. And I cannot open it one-handed.
I need some Windex now. And then we'll...
That's okay.
And this is very easy to set up. It's really too easy to set up. So the lighting on these bamboos haven't necessarily been my favorite spot on them, but luckily we'll show you that on the back there's a USB port, and you can actually put your own little light from Amazon. The little LED's $5 on Amazon, and it'll light up the whole printer. Versus, don't get me wrong, theirs is fine, but so this is the cable,
Michael.
and you'll see in there is the spot for it, and we just line up the plugs if we can. Let's see. Gotta make sure we have it secure down. It's like you want to be firm but gentle at the same time when it comes to some of these things. And basically this, it just, as you can see, the little bitty hooks there, And you simply come and tuck it in the hooks. It might be a little resistant, but we'll get there. Let's see. I'm always paranoid about breaking stuff, so I'm always more gentle than I probably even have to be on things, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright, let's get you. Often the smallest things that can be the most complicated. Boom.
There we go.
Okay. We got the screen on. Now, we need the power cable.
Power cable helper.
Thank you, power cable helper.
Official job title.
That's your standard ports. I mean, there is no wrong way to put in the plug. It has only a specific way it can go into the printer. And as we see, it's right here below the power switch. And it's on.
I did buy, Michael, can you get the box for the battery backup box? I did get a battery backup. The power box. Where'd it go? Where'd that box go for the... Yep, that one. So I just ordered this from Walmart. It's $55, but it's got a 2-hour battery backup on here. So in the event of a storm or a power surge, this is the backup that I purchased that I've got in my house for my computers and 3D printers. So highly recommend. It'll keep you plugged in for 2 hours so you don't have to worry about, it's got 6 outlets, surge protection, and 2 hours of battery backup. So right here, 2.3 hours of runtime for battery backup. So that's what these are hooked up to.
Now what's awesome is these printers, if they do still temporarily turn off, it does have an auto resume function, which is very nice. So
yes.
Normally you'll be able to resume it.
So did you power it on?
We turned it on. The screen's coming on. That's a good sign, right? And it'll say before use, please make sure that you have read the user manual. And the user manual tells you remove all the screws. That's the biggest thing, is just move all the obstructions and make sure all that freely moves. And then when we hit next, it'll walk you through what to do. They remove the screws fixed in the hotbed.
Yep, okay.
And then we make sure we're on
North America.
And at this point, what you can do is if you have your Wi-Fi and you use your phone, you use your camera and you can scan it, and it'll walk you through setting up the printer to automatically connect to your Wi-Fi.
I can record that step later because I am recording from my phone right now. So
we'll hit set up later, the terms and conditions.
We agree.
Request your help to improve everyone's printing. Go ahead and skip there. Finally, let's run a calibration. So it'll go through this calibration. What it's doing is it's calibrating the heat bed. It'll run temperatures up and down to see if it has consistent. And this is fun. We'll remove a lot of this whenever it moves.
It moves up. I was just letting people know, like, some of this won't come out until you actually start to run the machine.
You'll know if you removed all the screws because when you start the calibration process, if you hadn't, it'll make some very interesting sounds.
Yep.
Right now,
this is all normal. Normal noises.
Normal noises.
Normal noises.
These are normal noises. As you can see, we removed all the screws. And now they do come pre-greased, so you don't have to worry about putting any grease on the lead screws. And my suggestions when you do is you can lower this bed all the way down and you put all the grease on top, and then when it raises up, it just passes through it.
That's smart.
Right now it's going to test the PI. It's going to do a PID tune, which is testing your hot end. It runs to see how consistent it can run certain temperatures. Just test the movement. There's a resonance compensation on these printers to where if you print too fast, it'll leave these wavy artifacts on the walls of the outsides of your print. Well, with the resonance compensation, it stops that to the best of its ability. This company, interesting fact, used to actually make drones, and they used a lot of their technology making drones to help make these 3D printers. Now you can pretty much go ahead and remove all the other
Bring the box back for the
Foam.
garbage. Yeah, we'll take all the garbage over here.
Well, that's being done. To set up the AMS is extremely easy. They're talking a few connections. There's multiple ways you can do it. The regular way is obviously the easiest, but you can have standoffs and vents that sit on top to help vent the printer.
And we can record that as a separate, let's say, tutorial. Some people even crack the door open a little bit or leave it open while it's running.
You can choose to run with the top glass off as well, but have your AMS on the side, or like this printer where the AMS is on top. A little bit more space saving.
Did we need this part or no?
Not if you're going to be using external spool.
So we're going to file this one away because we use the AMS, not the external spool holder.
Oh, yeah, big Mike. You setting up the AMS right?
You can order replacement plates or the holographic plates, the different textured plates from Bambu directly or from Amazon.
Probably have to set this up once it's recommended once the printer starts calibrating that you don't move it. It's, you know, if you're moving it while it's doing its calibrations, it might throw off a little. But it looks like they've updated a few things on there.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Way to go, Bambu.
And this video is not edited, so you're getting the real time of how long it's taking to set up.
It honestly takes longer to calibrate it than it does to put it together.
I bet. And these are all normal noises.
And right now it's testing its the level.
Did you want to go ahead and open up the spools ahead of time, if that's okay?
AMS. And now it's probing the bed. It's learning what's called the mesh. It's learning the parameters of where the nozzle meets the bed, and it has a whole mapping of the entire bed, and it averages out everything to give you a level experience. Because unless you've messed with the printers of old, manually leveling a printer takes an extraordinarily large amount of time to get it perfect. Whereas these, it automatically levels every time for you.
I think sometimes it would take me 30 to 40 minutes to just get the bed leveled perfect on the old machine before I could actually do a print.
There's also a Wikipedia specifically for Bambu that they have, and it has videos and explanations of everything. The Bambu Wiki.
The other two? Good job, helper. No, go right ahead, open it up. It makes some noise. And then we're going ahead and opening up all the rolls of filament right now while this is calibrating. Peeled off all the plastic from the AMS, getting all of the bag open with all the tubes, peeling off all the little tapes.
If you ever have any filament that gets stuck in here, it'll normally get stuck underneath where the rolls sit, and it's literally screw here, screw there, and you have to unplug. Yeah, there's two screw holes right here and right here, and you unplug the tubing that goes through the back, and the whole thing just lifts right up. And that's where all your tubing's at. Oh, thank you, buddy. Now this is normal too. This is the resonance compensation. It sounds like it's gonna explode, but it's normal.
Sounds like an airplane ready for liftoff. That's what I call it, the airplane mode. We're ready for blast off. So not even quite at halfway.
It's just gone through the whole. It's a giant self-testing calibration, and it's a mandatory thing when you turn it on. You can't skip this.
Yeah, there's no.
So this is the longest, honestly, the longest part of getting it printed or starting, and then it should come with a micro SD card that's preloaded with a few test files like scrapers. You have little.
Is that in there?
Should be. Normally it comes preloaded with it. Yep, there's she goes. And it'll have like
bendy.
Oh yeah, it'll have your benchies on
or
there.
benchy.
The boat.
Oh, we call it bendy. Benchy.
Let's see, calibration.
Woohoo!
It's
happy printing.
Now obviously we don't have filament in just yet, so
yeah.
I guess we could walk through putting the EMS on.
Yes.
So if you're going to be installing it on the top.
Oop, oop, oop. We're stuck. Oop, sorry. Oop.
Don't try to set this up when people are sleeping.
Yeah, it's loud.
An excuse to use them scissors.
I know.
Yeah, this is legitimate glass, so they
Be
come
very
with
careful.
stickers now. Lucky.
Michael, can you take the stickers out of here for us? All right.
And the top just, that's it. Now, if you want, you can just plop your MS on top. I just try to line it up as good as I can. Now we're gonna have to go to the back of the printer. Back here. And we're gonna mess around with all this. In the back, this is your filament sensor as well. And where this goes, it's hard to see, but there's another little.
It's okay.
There's a little hole right here that your tubing goes in, and it just fits right in there.
So this is the tube from the AMS into the top hole here in the back.
And you'll have your several connectors. We just need to figure out what goes where, which is always the.
Is this the short one?
Lead.
There's a short one and a long one.
There is.
So the long one is going on the bottom. The long cord's on the bottom. So I have these two black wires.
Let's see, the 4-pin. This is a 4-pin. Where 4-pin? Trying to.
You're fine. I'll back up.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Just want to make sure this is absolutely right. Don't want to mess with you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, it's pretty darn easy to really set these things up. We're trying to look for is the 4-pin here, because that goes from here. We're gonna set the AMS up. Know what you can do.
Okay, so hold on. I'm just gonna say they're taking the long black cord from the gray box here and running it up to the left side of the port in your AMS system. Yes?
Yep.
Yep.
You're correct.
And then right now we're just double checking on the twin unit.
So I believe what these are used for, since I don't use them, is you can actually connect multiple AMSs together. You can have up to 4 hooked together to have a combination of 16 different colors you can print with at one time. Which is, alright. Yeah, isn't it? That's pretty crazy, huh? It is.
So you're changing it to the other one?
Yeah, we try. Sometimes it comes with a little bit of trouble. Yep, I understand.
Is it recognizing it now?
It's recognizing it, but it's throwing a fault code. Throwing a fault. But that's okay. We'll make sure it's in there. A little bit easier to work on it when it's facing towards you. Let's see, my hands aren't big enough. Try to reseat this thing. Like I said, it's always the little things that you.
So what are you trying to do right now? Release it? Or?
Yeah, I'm trying to release it and reseat it. I think it might just be an issue with that. But it's a bit of a process to
To wiggle it out.
To wiggle it out. Especially because you don't want to break it. You want to be as smooth and gentle as you can. There we go. To release. I'm gonna reseat them. Let's try this again.
Because this short cord doesn't quite. That wouldn't fit, would it?
Doesn't make.
It doesn't quite. Oh, that might.
It makes it.
Is that it?
But it's the connectors on them. You notice it's a 4-pin on this one, and these are 6-pin.
6. So this is for a completely different setup for this one.
This one.
Oh, that one. Sorry, the short one. Shh. I'm gonna put this over here, helper.
All right, let's plug in our EMS.
And that is the only place it can go in.
Yeah.
So there's not.
And we heard it click.
Heard the click on that one.
You're giving me an EMS warning. Why are we doing that? It seems to be plugged in. Yeah.
Should we try turning it off, turning it back on?
You might just have. That's.
Do you want me to try? There, you got it?
Well, where's that wire?
Oh, right there.
Right here. You know what?
I thought there was.
I'm having a bit of a user error. I've only set up 2 of these ever.
You're fine.
And what we were missing is this right
That
here.
So the short one
It
does go. Okay. So the long one goes from the bottom here to the left side of the AMS here. And then the short cord goes underneath here. And right here there's a little 4-prong.
And you can't mess it up either because it's got the little
4
prong on the top too. There we go.
Thought so. There we go.
And now, like magic, the AMS is turned on.
There we go. So 1 and 2. So once again, long cord, left side, gray box to the left side of the AMS. Short cord, bottom and middle, right here.
Now we also can't forget the inside of the AMS where the spools will go right here. They come with little desiccant trays, so you can put your own desiccant balls you can buy on Amazon for really cheap. And all you got to do is stick them in the microwave and reheat them. So you just want to
That's to help keep your filament dry.
And we just place it back and place the cover back. Yeah, especially if you're living in humid places like we do. Humidity is always above 60%. And we just make sure to grab the other one. You can print custom trays to go here. There's nothing that you can't make for this printer. And the greatest part is the app, which I'm sure will be explained a lot more thoroughly later. But the app, like I was explaining earlier, my dad's in his mid-60s, and he uses the app like it's nothing. You make sure you have the colors, you put them in, and the app will basically print it for you. It's quite an amazing feature. Alright. So at this point we can turn the printer back. Make sure they're all. Now we're going to load our filament. Now with this, if you don't have it hooked to your phone, you'll have to go through the settings here and find, okay, Wi-Fi not configured.
We can connect to the Wi-Fi real quick if you want. I know the password. What did you hit to get to the feeding part?
So you go from this little home down to here and you click OK, and then as you see where it says the temperatures of everything, and you scroll down to
feeding. So we're on the second icon here, and then just scrolling down with the down arrow 3 times to go to feeding. So in order to load and unload the filament, the nozzle needs to be hot.
And then it will let you know
when it's ready. You need scissors to cut that, or are you good?
just a little.
So he's trimming the ends of the spool with either a pair of scissors, pliers.
Anything sharp, a Gerber. I use Gerbers a lot. And these things load up insanely fast. So when you put it in, these push forward. It's
The
just
gray button.
It's hard to see, but as you can see, it moves a little bit, and that kind of releases the tension. And once you do that, let go.
It grabs it.
And it'll do the rest for you. It takes it a second.
So just showing right here. And pardon the cuts on my hands. You're just pushing it a little bit backwards. It'll grab the filament, and then when you're done, let go, and it will auto load in.
New filament from spool. We know printer. This shows your AMS is on. You can also turn it, you have a light on and off.
I like the light on, so you can see inside the machine.
Let's see. Maybe the machine hasn't recognized it.
You need to load all of them.
We're gonna go to. It says print finish. We didn't print nothing yet, but let's see what we can do. 3D benchy. 8 minutes.
Wait a minute, before you hit print, did you already hit print?
I did.
You did? Okay, how did you? I was just going to ask how you got there.
So you would cycle down to the little folder at the bottom.
So you're on this one on the very bottom here. That's kind of hard to see. There we go. The folder.
And it has the scrapers, a benchmark.
Benchy.
Little
boats.
And it's
so you want to do a test print.
Yeah.
So just using your up-down arrow pad, going all the way down on this side to the folder, and then we did. Did it say it was actually doing it?
Yeah, I believe it. Let's see. Let's go back to the main screen. All right. 1 second. I'm about to cycle the power.
So we're turning it off. Just cut it right here. Cut it. Right here.
He was trying.
Here. Watch. There we go.
All right. So it's not giving us a warning, so that's good. So we could do a 3D print, a benchy. Let's see. Ready to print. I think what it was is that the printer was still reading that the AMS was not hooked up.
Do you want to load the other colors here?
No, yeah, we can load the other colors.
Let's load our other. Shame on you.
The only issue you run into with losing track of the end of the roll is tangles. You don't want to be 10 hours into a print and in the last 10 minutes it tangles, and unfortunately you got no choice but to stop it. Oh, found it.
Found it?
There you go.
Oh, let's hope it's not tangled.
Let's see, does it look it? Ooh.
Maybe, yeah.
Look at that.
Did it do it? Yep, that's tangled.
This can be often.
So a little helper let go of the end of the spool reel, and
It happens.
yep. Moving on.
We'll just get this white instead, since the white's good. Now the printer's it's heating up, and it might not sound like it's working, but it's getting ready to do its testing, and it's auto level. Oh, there it goes. It's doing its auto level. It's the same process. You push down just a little bit and it does it for you. It's way faster. That's impressive.
They've done some updates.
Yeah, that never used to go that fast. It's beautiful. So it'll work through purging. Now I recommend it's literally the nomenclature for this is the poop chute. And there's no other way to put it. But it's basically where you see the tool head of the printer in the back. And what it's doing is it's taking the filament, it's running it through the hot end, and it's gonna purge just a little to make sure you're ran. Although you can see it purging
Way in the back.
and then you even see the little dot of where the ball is. And once it's done, it does a wiping motion
And it'll come right here.
and it poops out.
That's your poop chute.
They do have these. They have way better ones now.
They have containers, yeah.
And you can make this. This one was printed.
3D printed.
This one was 3D printed.
Can you show
for
them
it.
how it goes?
You literally take it, and it's just you hit a slider right there.
Oh, you got the
We
poop!
caught
That's first poop!
It's first.
We got the first poop!
Proud parents. Proud parents.
Catch that poop.
And that it's gonna go through it. There's a wiping process that not a lot of people enjoy, but as you see, it's in the back right there. You see, it's wiping across the bed. Now it will wear down your material, but it wipes. It does that to wipe the remaining plastic residue underneath the nozzle before it does its leveling. Because if you level with plastic that's on it, it's going to throw the level off. So that's just its way of cleaning the nozzle off a little bit extra before it actually does the leveling itself.
We have to hook up our tubes in the back there.
Now those luckily are all extras.
These are all extra. So these are extra parts. Anything else that's extra? So we're going to save these tubes. I'm going to save the tubes.
And even if you lose
gonna
those
save
on
this.
Amazon, they're dirt cheap. You can buy like 100-foot run of that and just cut them in sections. As long as you use a very sharp, straight cutting, you need the flattest, the most squarest cut.
A little orange piece on there. That's alright.
And this is what I like to do for fun.
Don't teach them that. We're gonna teach them the right way. Don't stick your fingers in the machine while it's running.
I was gonna just use tweezers.
So to run through its cycle, and then we'll stop the video here once it starts the little first strip, and then I can, this is pretty much good to go. I just need to connect it to the Wi-Fi, and I can record a separate video on that, and do a screen record where I can show you my screen while it is recording. Hopefully y'all are to this point as well with your setup, and we're at 43 minutes of doing our first print. So not bad considering we went a little slow to explain step by step what's going on. So if y'all have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, thanks for listening in, and we hope you guys enjoyed as much as we are.
Yay! Happy printing. Bye y'all.
Bye.